How's it guys, welcome to another session with Coach Magnus. This is Coach Justin. He's my, like most of you already know, he's my training partner, my assistant coach, my dummy, and he likes to bully me. Okay, so today we're going to look at kimura and the hip pumps. Okay, now in the previous video we said that kimuras, arm bars, triangles, when you're flat on your back in the guard, those things work together. Okay, so I'm just going to look at how to do the kimura. I'm going to do it from some different angles so you guys can see. Okay, and it's super simple, super easy. Okay, so obviously for the grown-ups, we're going to change it a little bit slightly. Okay, so now you'll remember we said, especially for the grown-ups, okay, the elders are going to tell us what to do. But for the kids, okay, what I want to get is, I want to get Christmas. So I'm going to take my kitty cat hands here. I'm going to cut the inside of his wrists and I'm going to pull them to the floor. Boom. You see there? This is Christmas because now we're going to do kimura. So I'm going to do it this way, just so that you guys can see nicely. Okay? So I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to hold his wrist here. Not his forearm, not his elbow. Okay, this hand goes to his wrist here. Then I'm going to open my guard, but I'm not going to open it lazy like this. Okay, because then it's just kind of pops. Okay, so when I open up my guard, I put my feet strong on the floor. Okay, so I can sit up because he's not holding my hips anymore, right? So I can just sit up. Now when I sit up, I'm going to take my other hand. I'm going to shoot it here next to his neck. Like this, like a knife. Okay? I'm going to sit up. I'm going to let my chest touch his shoulder. Sit up. See that? Okay. This is what I want to be. This is where I want to be. Okay. So one more time. Here he's holding kitty cat hands. Boom. Okay. Now I've got Christmas. I hold his wrist. Take my hand. Shoot over the shoulder, over the legs, sit up. Now I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to see here, over the shoulder, under the arm, and I grab my own wrist. Okay, my leg on this side is going to stay up like this, so that he can't walk back. Okay, so I keep that knee in his head. This leg over here, I'm going to create a seatbelt. I'm going to come up with my seatbelt. Okay, but I'm also going to turn my head towards this arm. Okay, so I'm in. Now I'm going to sit back, bring my seatbelt up, and I'm going to turn. You see, now it kind of looks like we're making a cross. Okay, and that's what we want. Now, when I'm here, my arm is lying here. I'm not going to straighten his back. Okay, I'm going to hug it tight against my chest. I keep my foot up, keep my head underneath the wrist. And what I'm going to do is with my whole chest, and I make sure my feet don't move, I'm going to turn my hand and I'm going to try and let him touch his own ear with his hand. And then he taps. And that's what we call a kimura. Okay, or kimura. Depends on where in the world you are. Okay, to show you from this angle over here, so everybody can see. So I'm up. Take my kitty cat hands, cup, open, get my Christmas. Open the legs, wrist control, shoot like a knife, sit up. Take my hand around the arm, and grab my wrist. Okay, this leg stays up and strong. This leg is going to create a seatbelt. In, sit back, seatbelt, legs strong. I turn. Okay, now you'll see I'm kind of making a cross. Sorry guys. Now I've got this. I hug him tight against my chest. Okay, and I'm going to use my whole chest and I'm going to try and let his hand touch his ear. And then he taps. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time on the other side so you can see my feet. Okay, so I'm here. Cut, crisscross, wrist crunch, in the legs. Watch this knee, super important. It's going to stay strong. I cut my knife, I sit up with my chest. You see my knee there, super strong. I grab the wrist. The other leg comes up for a seat belt and I turn. But do you see this leg? It stays nice and strong. So Coach Justin can't roll or climb over. Seat belt is to roll. That stopper there, so he can't walk around. Hug the arm, and I want him to touch his own heel. And that's it. Super simple, super basic, super easy. Kimura. Okay, and for the adults, we're going to change it a little bit, but it's still going to be the same. And later on when we do the defenses, you're going to see why we changed it. Everything is still the same. Okay? I'm going to do it from this angle. Well, I might do it from two angles so you guys can understand. We're going in to revised Kimura control position. Okay, so now I'm here. This guy's holding my gi. Can't get his arms out, right? Or he's super strong. What I'm going to do is with my legs, I'm going to pull him closer to me. And as I pull him closer to me, I'm going to cut behind this. You see there? Cut that elbow. As I pull him closer to me, here. At the same time, I'm just going to pop this over here. Okay, and you'll trap this arm. I promise you this. Okay, he will not post his arm. If he posts his arm, you just go normal, Kimura control position, and you finish your Kimura. Okay? And if this arm is stuck here, it's going to be a little bit different. Now when I pull here, I'm not pulling like this, I'm tucking my elbow in. Right? And then this. See there? This is what I'm doing. You need to get this elbow on the inside here. You'll see now why. So I go, boom. Okay. I'm going to take this hand over the shoulder. Still going to open up, and I'm still going to turn a bit more. Alright, open up, I'm going to turn. Now you'll see this knee is a 35 degree angle into the hip. Okay, this hand comes over, and this hand touches the bicep. Bicep, over the shoulder, I lock it up. Okay, even here, just hold his shoulder, tries to pull it out. See, even if it goes that way, see there, it's a little bit harder. Okay, okay, but if I've got my hands crossed together, he tries it down, you see, I'm super strong. Okay, now I'm going to bite my tongue, because what's this guy going to do? He's going to start sitting up, right, he's going to start doing this kind of thing, he's going to tuck his hand away over there, he's going to start moving to that side so he can get his freaking arm out, and while he's panicking about getting his arm out, I've got all the grip in the world. Okay, I've got the time, and there's different kinds of setups and sweeps and triangles and Christmas deliciousness that we can do from here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to release my hand, slide down to the wrist, bring it back. Okay, now you'll see I'm not turning. I'm not turning. I'm not making the cross. I just go snap. Okay, because I'm super tight in the shoulder, and you can ask Coach Jay. This thing is on. Here, oh, it's on. Right? So my normal Kimura is here. See there? I'm still popping the shoulder, right? But look where my pressure is. It's on the elbow. Okay? There it taps. Okay? So look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Right? 7 seconds. Now over the shoulder. Locked it up. Okay? You guys see this? Over here. Right? Over the shoulder. In the armpit. Lock it up. Grip. Okay. Now, just squeeze. Reset. You see how I'm resetting here? Right? Even if he keeps his arms straight. As I reset, look how easy these swing together. Okay. Right? Now, I'm tight here. You see how I'm still hugging this freaking shoulder.
Now look how quickly he taps. 1, 2, 3. Right? It's a 4-second bonus. And this is going slow. I promise you can ask Coach Justin here. If I just slap this, Jay, right? It's going to be too late for you to tap, right? Okay, so that's what makes this a 1-second tap compared to not, right? So if I'm here and I've locked it in, I've dropped there, I don't even have to be on the wrist, I just need to keep this 90 and I go. See there, he's already wanting to tap. Okay, and I'm still using my chest, everything, there, boom, and now I can start going in and there from my, and playing this kind of kimura. Okay, so that's the grip I want the adults to use, please. Okay, it's just a little bit of a change. Now we do the punch. Okay, so now adults, just move back. I love the same tool there. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that was a kimura, right? And remember, adults, revised kimura control position. Later on, down the line, I will show you whether that stuff works when we get to fundamentals of movement, place my grips, rudder, that kind of thing. Okay. So now we're going to do hip bump swing. Boom. Still Christmas. Right? For the adults. Boom. Still the same thing. Okay. The movement's the same. Okay. So the arms are here. This hand doesn't need to control here anymore because I'm doing the hip bump swing. I like using it here just to make him think about what I'm going to do. But if I'm going kimura, right, he's going to try and sit up. You see? There. Okay. So sometimes I can fake it, right, and sometimes I can just shoot it, and sometimes I wait for him to start defending and then I play the hip bump swing. But we just go through the movement. And then you will, on your own time, playing it and drilling it, you'll find your own way of when and where and how, and maybe it's 10 different things. Okay, so get my Christmas. I can get my wrist control just to kind of mess with his head. Open up. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pop my hips out, and I'm going to start sitting up here. This hand is going to cut here. Now to make life easier, I'll start putting this in here. But it makes it difficult for the sit-up. Okay, so I'll just grab here, I like posting. Okay, now what I'm going to do with my hips is I'm going to bump it. Boop, like this. Boop. And at the same time I'm going to pull this. Okay, I'm not past the shoulder, guys. I'm still, see there? I'm still hugging on this shoulder. It's super important. Okay. I don't like going around like the kimura because I'll trap my arm and then he'll sweep me when we land on the back. I'll go here, just to come back on the tricep, hip bump. And as I hip bump, this leg's going to kick. Right? Kick, and I post it. Wet towel, and I isolate my mount. Okay, so let's just this angle. Let's move a little bit this way so that we don't fall too far out of frame. Okay,
Don't be right.
yeah. So we're here. Still get my Christmas. Boom, boom. Everything is the same. But you see I've come up onto my shoulder, not controlling the wrist anymore. Okay, I grab here, I kick, and I hip bump here. Right? I'm sure you guys can see my hips on this side. Just lift this up with the coach Jay. Right? You see those hips? Right? I'm sitting up like this. Okay. So grab, kick over, and go to mount. I cannot leave my arm here. Okay, because he'll sweep me. Okay. So as I get my wet towel, my mount, I go to wet towel straight away. Or some people like to call it skydiving. Right? So I'm skydiving. I just go and wait. And when I'm ready, I take them out. And that's the hip bump swing. Okay, so the drills that you do for the hip bump swing. Here, touch. Here, touch. Here, touch. Right? And then you go hip bumps. There. And then you can do the whole movement. Okay, and that's the drills that you do. Okay guys, so today was kimura, hip bump swing. Those two work together all the time.
Sometimes I'm trying to play the kimura and the guy starts sitting up and then I switch straight into the ipam sweep. But that takes a little bit of practice, but the movement's the same, everything is the same. Okay, right. Sometimes I can just hit the ipam sweep straight off. Sometimes I have to first fake it a little bit, but play around with it. And if you're struggling, of course, send us a message. Either on social media, YouTube, doesn't matter, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Hope you guys had it. If you don't mind, give us a like, maybe a follow and a share. That'll be awesome. Sweet!